Hey, what's going on, guys? Your boy Ghost here, and today I have my thoughts on heavy metal. Overall, I kind of like it. It's pretty fun. Granted, I still can't decide whether or not I like tanks or Briggs more, and apparently the community can't either, because some people are calling Briggs OP, some people are calling the tanks OP. I tried to combine Drake and tank at the same time. Good job, Dante. Anyway, continuing the thought process. Overall, I'm very excited about the game mode. Honestly, probably a bit more excited than I am for this than I am for Rise of the 9, because yeah, as I'm recording this, Bungie just confirmed that we're getting 3 weeks of each dungeon.
Oh brother, this guy stinks!
You guys hear that? That was the Destiny community collectively moaning at us getting time gated again for something that did not need to be time gated. In fact, it makes so little sense that the Destiny devs themselves that were on the Heresy, I think it was Act 3 live stream reveal when they were talking about Rise of the 9 for the first time, said himself that we're getting 1 dungeon a week.
Going to be one of these 3 dungeons featured during each week of the event.
Going to be one of these 3 dungeons featured during each week of the event.
So that was a fucking lie.
A week. It has now been confirmed by DMG himself that we're getting 1 dungeon every 3 weeks. So they're going to push this event out for 3 weeks, a month for each dungeon, for loot that's really not that good in the first place. The only thing that people really want is Coast Comfort from Ghost to the Deep. Amazing. Like, this game, that Bungie cannot figure out a way to continue to have good press. Anyway, we're going to continue to talk about heavy metal. Overall, I'm going to talk about the gameplay, how I feel about the new event pass, and I'll talk about the Sparrow a little bit as well while the gameplay is going on in the background. So, the gameplay, the map, it's pretty good. I still don't know whether or not I enjoy playing as a tank or Brig more. I kind of like the Brig more, maybe, because it has a lot more mobility and it's a lot more slender, but the tanks do hit harder. And I believe, in fact, I think the tanks hit even harder if your faceplate on the Brig is off. And like, you'll be shooting, like, if you get into those close 1v1s, like you're literally like touching each other and you're circling around each other, the tank will win 9 times out of 10 unless you make them miss. I also believe that the Brig also has a faster dodge recovery speed. I'm not that sure, not 100% sure about that, but I think they do. But yeah, well, let me know what you guys think. Continuing on the map. The map's pretty solid. It's just you on Europa. They got the freaking Cephix Prime music going on in the background, zooming. Feel like I'm legitimately listening to heavy metal, of course. You find very funny. The map is basically a bunch of icicles and ice mountains in the area with a little bit of stuff to climb on, a little incline with a bridge underneath. It's pretty cool. But one thing that a Brig does have an advantage on is right-hand peaks. If any of you guys play any type of third-person shooters, Gears, or anything, know anything about Peeker's advantage and like Rainbow Six Siege and stuff, usually the time if you see somebody swinging, that means you're confident, but also whoever swings first usually has the advantage because they already know they usually know where you are and they're peeking to use their advantage. The Brig's weapon is on their right arm, so you can hug a wall and like peek your arm out to shoot and right hand peek around the corner. So it's really cool. I think that's really nice. I've got a couple of elims doing that as well. Tanks can't do that because their gun is in the middle of their tank. Obviously, pretty simple, but that's something they could use. I also think, actually, I don't think that's true either. The secondary fire on both weapons, you can easily combine both of those and get some quick limbs. You could take somebody from like 75% health to 0 if you combine the alternate fire shots and the primary fire shots. Pretty good. Moving on to the event pass. I feel like this should have been a bit longer. 5-6 days is pretty short. Granted, it's not too long. You only got 15 tiers to do. I got it done. I was able to even get the title done without even trying to get it done as well. But I feel like it took a fairly long time compared to the other stuff. Granted, you only got like a couple respawn tokens. You can pay for those in the future, which I won't be doing, but they disabled the ability to pay for them because it was bugged. But you can get 2-3 of them for free during the event pass. You can get a couple extra challenges per day. I wasted one of mine because I respawned and then got off, but that's pretty cool. Moving on to the Griffin. I haven't played with it. I got it today, but I did see people going around. I did see that it does have build crafting maneuvers like they said in the stream. So you can, if you're on stasis, the rocket's slow. If you're on strand, they can suspend. If you're on solar, they burn you. Not to be concerned with, not to be mixed up with scorch. It is not scorch, it is burn only. But that's gonna be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to try that in Sparrow control. That could be fun. But overall, I think this event is pretty much a success. I'm glad it's here. I wish it was a bit longer. I do see that this could be fairly fun. I can't imagine if they start doing like funny trials modes, bro. Imagine if this was trials for Friday. Imagine if we had heavy metal trials. That's one thing I really do want Bungie to start doing, is to start experimenting with fun game modes in these quote unquote competitive PvP environments. Because if y'all don't remember, back in D1, there was 1 week, I think it was like the week before Taken King, where it was Mayhem Iron Banner. It was amazing. Anyway, I hope they continue to come out with more party game modes. I'm gonna let the rest of this gameplay rock out. Let me know what you guys think about this game mode in the comments below. Are you a fan of it? Do you like Briggs? Do you like tanks? Do you think one of them is completely busted? Do you think one of them is useless? Let me know in the comments below. Have a good one. Remember to stay spooky. Enjoy the rest of the video. All right, have a good one. Peace.
Finish them.
What a great comeback, bro. I'm gonna help him out. I'm shooting some shots. I'm shooting down range. Shit. My homie died. I know he died. Weave. Fuck, I'm about to die. Give me that. No! We still gotta play safe. They only down by 3. They will come back just like we did. Hold on. Let me go help him. Give me it. You the last one, buddy. Give me that.